It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's reality alert. Oh, Ben, you have a leaf in your mouth for me. Wow.
That's right. There's this dead leaf that came off one of my dying plants in the apartment.
Oh my God, is that for me?
And I picked it up and I've been chewing on it in my mouth all day long. And yes, it's for you. Here you go, Max.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm taking it through the screen. Thank you so much. Oh my God. That's so romantic. Oh.
It's just a nice little thing I like to do.
That is just incredible. Thank you.
I'm absolutely creaming in my pants.
I'm absolutely creaming my pants. Thank you.
When I see crap on the ground, I pick it up and I give it to others. And it makes them feel good.
That is so romantic.
Isn't it?
I want you to help raise my 10-year-old daughter.
Oh, it would be an honor. Does she like leaves that have been in my mouth?
Yes, she does. I want to know, I'm taking this seriously. Do not fuck with me. As you can tell, you know how serious I am about this relationship, that I am dating you, okay? I'm different than other people.
You got a letter in your pocket for me, and I know you're waiting to give it to me.
It's my future husband, and it says Harry on it.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That it literally she guessed the name of her future husband.
Qualifications: must be named Harry, must be rich, and carry around dead leaves in their pocket. Okay.
Must be able to fly with an umbrella and sweep a chimney really well.
Yes, that's a big part too. Wow, this Harry Jowsey, just give him his own show. I mean, he is a character. Ben.
At this point, it's like, who else are we watching for here? I mean, he's the star. He's the star.
Where's Flavor of Jowsey? I want Flavor of Jowsey. Why don't we have it?
We need
shot at Jowsey.
Just do it already, Netflix.
Yes.
What are you waiting for?
Rock of Jowsey. A hair of Jowsey.
He came into true form these 2 episodes. Oh my goodness.
Yes. What? What a mess. It's like everyone's so mad at him, but there's nothing they can do because he's so powerful.
He's Harry, yeah.
He's Harry.
He's collected all the gemstones on every finger. And now he cannot be stopped.
Harry.
Harry. Well, as we get ready to talk about
Harry.
some more, we're just going to talk about Harry. Yesterday we talked about Oppenheimer. Apparently their names are the Oppenheim twins, by the way.
Not Oppenheimer twins.
No, they're not even Oppenheimer. They're the Oppenheim twins. So we spent a lot of time talking about the Oppenheimer twins when they're the Oppenheim. So probably had a lot of listeners being like, "What a bunch of idiots!" But that's part of the course.
I mean, that is why they watch this show, right?
I hope
a couple of dummies.
I hope they don't watch.
Really stupid.
I hope they don't watch going like, "Oh, these scholars."
Yeah. Well, I mean, we do try to wear graduation caps as often as we can on the show.
We do.
So, yeah.
We do.
Just to make us look academic.
Yes. Well, as we get into it, welcome to Reality Alert Podcast. I'm Max Geyser. This is Ben Overzet. Per usual, we are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitch. We are live on Twitter. And we are live on Instagram. But I want to let you know that we are currently taking voicemails. You can leave us a voicemail at 1-804-BAD-BOYS. That's 1-804-BAD-BOYS. 1-804-223-2697. So please give us a call. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know any questions, and we will answer them either on the next episode or on next week's podcast. Keep them tight. Keep them short, you know?
We also love Harry Jowsey impressions. So
yeah, let us know your Harry Jowsey impression, please.
The more British, the better.
The more Cockney, the more Mary Poppins, the better. Right. So yeah, give us a call at 1-804-BAD-BOYS. That'd be really fun. Let's get into things. We start out with some synchronized swimming. This is very exciting. I feel like they're all used to this sort of thing because of TikTok. You know, watching this, I'm like, oh, they're just doing a TikTok, but on the big camera.
That's right. It confuses them a little when the cameras are wider.
Yeah.
Instead of on the phone, but they get it.
They're like, I'm going through TikTok withdrawal. Can we do a TikTok? I don't want to lose my skills. Yeah.
Yes, it's cool that the church from that Netflix documentary let them all out to to go to Perfect Match.
Yes. Which cult from which Netflix? So is it the TikTok cult that they belong to?
Cult. Yep.
Which TikTok cult? The $7 million one or the Twin Flame? Okay, that one. Okay, just checking. The Boardroom. Kaz and Micah, they hit up the Boardroom in matching outfits. Now they say this was coincidental. Conspiracy or destiny?
I'm sorry. The leaf I had in my mouth earlier, I think I got some like dirt from it in my
You're having an allergic reaction to love? All right, mute yourself while you cough. You go do some get some medical attention. I'll take the reins here, Ben. Guys, I gotta say, I am watching Ben die. Oh my god, his eyes are tearing. He is getting some ice water. I gotta say, I think these articles of clothing may have been provided. They don't just wear what they're given, they give them articles of clothing. My vote is for conspiracy. Ben, what is your vote?
Oh, my vote is what were we talking about?
Conspiracy or destiny for the matching clothing?
Oh, destiny.
Absolutely. Oh, you think that they both brought matching articles of clothing?
Yeah, I think it was meant to be.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
So we get to the board, and Holly, Jessica, Melinda, and Alara are on the board. Melinda is familiar to Kaz because she hosted Dated and Related, and Alara is familiar to him because she dated his brother. Now, it's a little weird that Alara dated his brother, but Kaz doesn't want to bring Melinda in because that was his boss, and that would be a really toxic work environment for him. It's a very weird thing to do. Why would you want to have your boss in your workplace and potentially date them? Who wants to watch your boss hook up with other people? Who wants to potentially kiss their boss in a kissing game? It's inappropriate. So Kaz isn't going to bring her in.
No, the only boss you'd want to kiss is the boss.
Yeah, I would bring Bruce Springsteen to the game and kiss him. Maybe dance to Rosalita on stage.
Perfect.
Yes. Ben, scale of 1 to 10. How dying
are you? How much dirt is in my throat right now?
Yes.
8.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God. That was a really bad idea. I got to stop doing prop comedy. I don't know. This is really bad.
Yeah, remember when you decided to cover yourself in bees during the bee thing? That was
the things I do for our listeners, and it's a podcast too. It's not even video, so
they say Harry hasn't had a test yet, and that he likes brunettes, so they throw him in with Jess. Micah says she's from Love Is Blind and has good boobs and hair, so she gets it.
Understandable. Yeah,
she gets it. She'll she deserves to be here. Back in the house, Chris says he would be down to explore his options, and Chris he explains his type.
I mean, if I were to paint an exact picture, I'm not Picasso or anything, but like I would picture just like a pretty tall, I would say like 5'9", thin, definitely brunette. I mean, I'm not opposed to blondes. I used to like blondes in the past, but I've kind of moved on to brunettes. I definitely like voluptuous. I like a nice little ass, obviously. If they're well endowed in the chest area, then I'm not opposed to that either. But I'm not like huge into looks anymore. Personality is like the main thing for me.
What the actual fuck is wrong with men?
There's a lot of brunette propaganda happening on this show.
Dude, they have wife vibes. So you can't marry a blonde. These guys are older.
Was Chris in vitro?
I think he was a test tube baby.
He must have been. Yeah.
You can't marry a blonde. That'd be embarrassing. You can only marry a brunette. These guys, they're getting older. They're on Perfect Match looking to marry someone. Definitely Chris.
Yes. And if you're looking long term, you're looking for brunettes. You're looking for an endowed chest. right? These are the things.
Yes, you're looking for a bisexual brunette to have threesomes
who
with
likes
as your wife.
threesomes. Yes.
Yes.
That's something he could never be offended by.
He thinks it'd be fun. This guy is such...
He's a real piece of work.
That's a nice way of putting it. Oh, work. Yeah. That's what you were going to say.
Real piece of something.
Yes. Back in the boardroom, they consider Chris because him and Dominique are in a match, but they think Holly would eat his ass alive. Cass says Alara dated his brother, but she's not for Chris. So they decide that Steven and Xanthi need to be tested. And they think that Alara and Steven could work out together. So that's what they go with. And what a great idea.
Great strategy. I think they're gonna win this $1 million.
Yes. I like how the prize is still not addressed. We still don't know what the prize is this season.
No, they said it's a vacation.
It's still just a vacation?
Yep, that's what they said.
To anywhere?
To anywhere in the world. Not to the moon, but anywhere in the world.
Darn it.
But that could mean you could do the center of the earth, a journey to the center of the earth, because it's technically in the world.
Yes.
So you got to force Netflix.
That's pretty cool.
That's sick.
Cool. So
that's
we could do
once in a lifetime opportunity.
You can do some cool Jules Verne type stuff. That is very cool.
So fun. Yeah.
So have you noticed that Harry is a very lewd little boy?
Oh, he's a naughty little
naughty little boy. This is what he says when they get back and he learns when he's going on a date.
So I'm a little bit nervous that I'm going to go on a date with someone that I've already spunked in.
Well, this is very lewd. He is a lewd little boy. Naughty. Right. Who says that?
Just making cream pies right and left.
He is naughty.
My goodness.
Now
so he's thinking maybe Georgia or Chloe could be there. You know?
Definitely.
Francesca maybe took time off from her marriage and trying to have a baby to come back on the show.
I mean, she would.
Yeah, that's true. She'd have 4 guys crying at her feet maybe to be her match.
Although everyone's like, well, Elise, let's just hope that Harry doesn't date a brunette. You know, as long as it's not a brunette, you'll be fine, Harry.
You'll be good.
As long as it's not a brunette. But if it's a brunette, you're fucked because you're a blonde, and blondes are not in right now. You do not have white vibes.
Yeah.
But I did bring a hair dye kit, so if you want to dye it, you know.
That would be funny if all the blonde women started dyeing their hair brunette.
And walking around on their knees to be with Harry.
Yeah.
Look how short I am, Harry.
I'm petite, Daddy.
I'm petite and
I'm
brunette.
Here,
Harry, I'm so wee and brunette. I'm wearing blue contacts. Look, I have blue eyes.
Look down here, Harry.
We got beautiful blue-eyed petite children, Harry. Alara and Steven, she says her perfect match will be a gentleman who will open doors. I think Steven's that guy.
I think you got your pick, your pick of the litter here. There's tons of gentlemen here.
Yeah, they're all
establishment.
I actually do think Steven and Kaz are like the nicer guys. It's not saying much, but I do think that Steven he acts like he's like, yeah, I'm a playboy. Yeah, I like fuck a lot of chicks.
The making the dinner thing was cute.
But he does that at the end. He's like, I'm a hopeless romantic. I don't share it a lot. I'm like, for those of us that watched Stuart Handle season, he was just obsessed with Georgia the whole time and was like sad. Like, this is who he like really is. He's just like, yeah, I'm a player. Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't know if you like truly are. Xanthi even in quotes is like, he's like a player, he's like a playboy, like.
Yeah. He wants to look like one, but really he's just like a hopeless romantic kind of guy.
Yeah, I think so. So they go to it's a cenote, right? Is that what they call this thing? Cenote. And they have a good time, and he ends up feeling torn between Alara and Xanthi. He's like, they're both so loud and enthusiastic, it's one or the other.
He should have tried sucking her toes just to see, as a point of comparison, which toes are better to suck.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, it's just going to come down to the toe taste. Maybe you got to edit it out. They always do edit things out of
He's a
this
toe
show.
connoisseur. He likes to sniff them, and then he likes to swirl them around in his mouth.
I'm not just out here looking for toes. I promise.
Yeah, what about
Hints
shins?
of dirt. Hints of dirt in this.
Hints of dirt.
show.
Or aromatic.
Hints of cenote.
Did you walk on grass? Were you on some fresh cut grass?
Did you walk in some dog piss?
Harry and Jessica. Wow. Well, Harry invokes the most iconic being in all of pop culture.
It's my first ever blind date that I've ever been on. I have no idea who's waiting for me. Is it someone that I've slept with before? Is it an ex? Is it gonna be Shrek?
Oh, hello there.
I swear, Shrek comes up in every reality show we cover.
It's never left the zeitgeist. It's always been here.
If you will let me be your Shrek. I'm more nervous that you'll say, oh my God, Shrek.
I mean, even last season on Perfect Match.
That'll do, donkey.
That's what Georgia said.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
You know, not everybody like onions.
I mean, Shrek is just everywhere.
I wonder to a certain degree if when these contestants are being held in their hotel rooms before going on the show, they only give them the Shrek trilogy to watch.
Yeah, Shrek is like the given. Like they have a deal with like Shrek. Shrek sent a Pixar, no, DreamWorks. DreamWorks sends them Shrek DVDs.
Yes. And that's why you hear them talking about it. That's why you see them interacting scenes. That's why they're making waffles every morning in the kitchen. And everybody's going, I love me some waffles.
It's just amazing at this point. Shrek, every reality show, so in the zeitgeist. We just got to give it up to Shrek.
Hey, I mean, cheers to Shrek. It's one of the best cinematic adventures that we've ever seen on screen.
But did you see when Jess rolls up and Harry instantly just pulls out an EpiPen and stabs it in his leg? Just instantly.
He had to. He was going to die otherwise.
He started going anaphylactic shock. He was like swelling up.
Yeah, it's smart.
It could have been steroids, though. It could have been the steroids, too. He might have done two at once.
Could have been.
Yeah. But he's very into it.
I'm absolutely creaming in my pants.
Oh my God, she's so brunette. She's so short. Oh my God.
She's like 3 feet tall.
Oh my God. She's like a borrower.
Stand next to that brown tree. I want to see your hair next to it.
But it works. Jessica says her partner has to be tall and has to have a beard and has to have been on a few Netflix reality shows and has to have over 1 million followers.
Yeah, and millions of dollars.
Has to have been on Dancing with the Stars.
Yes. I mean, for her little girl, there's nothing too good.
No.
Right? She's got to have a good dad.
Harry says his current match is good, but it's kind of a friendship. Can you believe that Harry did this? This is so out of character for him. What is he in his villain era?
He might be.
Did he take off the white hat and put on the black hat?
A bit of a Joker era. Maybe a bit of a Lord Farquaad era.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I know.
Well, I think Lord Farquaad is kind of Harry's type.
A little bit, yeah, very
short brunette.
Short brunette, exactly.
Wow, that's why he's so worried about Shrek. He's like, Shrek is way too tall to be my type, and Shrek is bald. He's kind of an Oppenheim.
Bit of an Oppenheimer.
A bit of an Oppenheimer. Really not my type. Now, Lord Farquaad. If only he had blue eyes, he'd be right up my alley. I would totally spunk in him.
I'd be in the kitchen all day making cream pies and waffles for lunch.
But this is romantic. This is romantic, okay? Harry says, I love kids and have so much respect for her as a single mom, and she's stunning. Also, I haven't had sex with her before. This is a match made in heaven, okay?
Yeah. Yep.
And Jessica knows that Harry could really boost her TV world. So
it's true. It's true.
But it's a genuine relationship. It's genuine.
It's very genuine. Look, he's been consistently on TV the last 2 years, and consistency is really what a single mother looks for in a man. So this is a perfect match.
It's a real relationship she's looking for. Okay,
She's
just
not,
like him.
She's not effing around here, okay?
This is real.
She's trying to put food on the table for her.
Just like her, when she went on Love is Blind, she was really looking to get married. That wasn't just for media attention.
It was. It's true.
Yes. So Harry and Jessica return, and he just immediately kind of ices out Elise, as everyone just talks about, wow, Harry really, is with his type right now. Not like Elise.
Yeah.
Not his type. Ew. Gross.
Elise is in the bathroom shaving her head.
Everyone's like, Elise, can you not stand next to me? I really want Harry to talk to me tonight, even as a friend. And you're kind of harshing the vibe right now. Steven and Alara return, and Alara is very loud and outgoing instantly. And Xanthi feels threatened because, that's kind of Xanthi's thing, That's Xanthi's thing.
Although not as much this season. I think that's why she's having trouble getting a match. I really do.
It's very sad. It's because Shuby's not there.
We just met fucking Shuby.
If Shuby had been there, Xanthi would just be screaming the whole time.
How could you control yourself?
Shuby's here. What are we gonna do? Oh my god. Shuby's in the house, guys. He's like, yeah, Shuby's been here for a week. Do you guys see Shuby come down for breakfast this morning? We gotta make him some waffles and onions. Stat, Shuby's here from the Circle season 1.
Shuby's a bigger star than Shrek in that house.
Everybody be like, we haven't watched The Circle. We don't know who Shuby is. Everybody be like, we had an Oppenheim here and nobody cares. You're like, but the Shubes is here. The Shubes, guys. Extra, extra. Read all about it.
Wait, it's a newspaper boy now?
I just know that my Xanthi is very inaccurate.
It's slipped from Marissa Tomei to newspaper. The Newsies kid.
I'm the king of New York. All right. Nick Lachey arrives, lets everyone know the deal. Harry says that their date was all green flags, because of Shrek. It was all green flags because all they did was talk about Shrek.
Theme. Yep.
Yes. The guys chat. Harry, just to add to it, Jessica had tan lines. Could you believe it?
Oh my!
Oh my god!
Oh
my god! Okay,
now that's a person that's been in the sun.
Short, brunette. She had tan lines when she was in the sun. That is crazy.
Whoo!
Wow, wife vibes. Wife vibes. Chris says the women better step their game up. Yeah, they better prove themselves to him because he's top dog.
He's top dog.
I really thought
now that these boys are top dog. I mean, the game has changed.
So he was more fun on Dated and Related because him and his brother were like goofy and kind of like incompetent with each other.
Right. So the incompetence still exists, but
he's just it's kind of dark.
Douchey. Yeah.
It's dark. He's very it's very dark. He's just really douchey. It's not very fun. It's just like I don't want anyone to interact with him. It's not comfortable. Like it's
possibly the biggest airhead on the show. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an airhead. He's also just like so slimy. Like it's like, oh god.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like when Brighton said he was slimy, I'm like, oh, you're bad too, but you're right. Like, ugh.
Reminiscent of Mitch last season coming on the show.
Yeah.
Cool. Gross.
Like when Chris says to Dominique next, how are you feeling with your bisexuality? Because obviously it opens a lot of doors for me. Like what? Like he actually said it?
Oh,
what?
Good God. If I were Dominique, I wouldn't have even given him another second. I would have just walked away.
Well, she kind of just like her brain just she's like I'm
I can't process that I'm talking to a 7-year-old right now.
My brain has shut down.
Actually, 7-year-olds would have a lot more respect.
Yeah. I know. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, the conversation just ends there. Like, what a prick, man. Like, it's not even worth talking about. I kind of feel the way Dominique.
It's bad enough that he's such a douchebag, but he's also a stupid douchebag. So
yeah,
it's like he says even dumber shit too.
I know. It's just like, Elise, whatever. Elise and Chris, basically he says he's attracted to Dominique, but he doesn't know what to do because she won't just give him a threesome pass. Elise says that she hasn't had a conversation with anyone else. They're basically working towards matching up, but we keep getting peppered in. They're definitely layering us towards the fact that eventually Chris and Tolu are gonna match up.
Yeah, but yeah,
it's gonna happen. I think we even saw it in the previews. Which I'm not looking forward to because poor Tolu, but I hope that she eventually rips him to shreds.
I mean, once the power swings the other way to the ladies' side, I hope Chris is gone.
Yeah, but she's gonna match with Chris. They're totally. I'll show you. There, it comes in this. Like it keeps coming up. It's gonna happen.
Wouldn't you rather just quit?
She is gonna match with him.
I'm waiting for someone to just quit.
I think
she's good options here.
I think she's going to be interested in him.
Oh, that's not smart.
That's my prediction. They're really hinting at it. But next, Dom and Tolu talk, and Tolu's basically like, things are going, really well with us, and he's like, I don't want this to be like last time. I can't be made a fool of again. I can't be your puppy dog. And she says, okay, well, go explore your options. I don't want, it's Guy's Day, so go do your thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I do get where he's coming from. He doesn't just want to, repeat the same thing, look like a chump, Hey, everybody
he dated 3, was it 3 last time on Perfect Match season?
Yeah, 1? But I think he just wants more like agency. And I mean, everybody does typically, not everybody, but people do typically at least go like talk to people, and maybe he feels like, well, I didn't even like do that, so maybe he's like, I want to try something different this time.
Yes, I don't think him and Tolu didn't really hit it off, if we're being honest. It's just,
I think she feels that they did, but he doesn't.
Yes.
Like, he's interested in Alara. I mean, I get why she's upset because she feels like they hit it off and he's not like honest about it. I think if he had just been like, well, I feel a connection with Alara, it would have been like different.
Yes. I mean, if you're Tolu and your partner is making a connection with someone based on Harry Potter houses, you'd be upset too, right?
I would too.
I'd be like, really, that basic shit? Huh?
She's
you guys
British.
Just talk about what house you're in, and then that's
their culture. We say, which Kardashian are we? They say, yeah, we do. We all know that I'm Kim. You're a Chloe.
I'm Chloe.
Yeah, you're such a Chloe.
I don't know what that means.
I'm just winging things here. And but yeah,
I'm Donkey. You're Shrek.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Waffle.
Alara, Jessica, Xanthi, and Tolu talks. They just kind of this is when they revealed to Jessica that Elise was not aware that their relationship was just a friendship. And the other women are like, we kind of view them as one of the strongest couples. Tolu, which I kind of talked about as a cast assessment, is one for kind of like calling things as they are,
right?
And her reaction to this is very good.
The ick isn't even the way to describe it. I'm literally just disgusted.
She's disgusted.
These men. We're over it.
Men and their testosterone and their horniness, it never seems to surprise me. Men are so predictable. Oy vey.
So Tolu reveals. So this is Tolu, Micah, Elise, and Dominique are talking. So Tolu goes, being a good person, goes and reveals that Harry told Jessica he just had a friendship with Elise. Elise says she's not a quitter, though, and goes and has a chat. Just quit. Like, what do you think is going to happen? Just quit.
It's
like,
not
go
worth chasing Harry.
No, he's Harry. The Instagram followers, though. Well, actually, it's not just Instagram. We have to stop
worth chasing them.
We have to stop being so chuggy. TikTok. The TikTok dancing. TikTok followers. Both. The net social clout.
It's huge.
Yeah. What is
it's
it?
Why they're there?
Yeah.
You think they're getting paid? You think they're getting fed? No, they're there for the followers. Okay.
It's amazing.
They're starving. I've heard the conditions on Survivor are better.
Probably.
All they have is waffles. That's all I gave them to make. They're sick and tired of waffles.
So this this fucking chat with Elise is amazing.
Really, it summarizes everything about reality television.
Harry, thank you for being such an asshole. We just want to thank you for this bit of entertainment. I'm sorry to see Elise cry. That was bad, but come on.
The tears are for the loss of followers, right?
Let's just focus on the discussion. Shall we break it down, Ben?
Yes.
So Elise calls Harry out for the way she's been treating him, and he says, things were good, but I told you, I'm not here for anything but my perfect person. He says, I've respected you not wanting to sleep with me, but we haven't progressed. Has he respected her?
I don't think he has at all. I think this is directly the reason why he's breaking up with her.
I was like, I think that like every conversation we've seen, you've been like, why aren't you touching my penis? Please touch my wiener. I need to spunk somewhere.
A spoonful of cum helps the medicine go down.
Please touch my penis. She says, thank God we haven't slept together because you haven't talked to me. And he's like, about this. And he's like, we're talking now that you've cornered me. Harry says, I really like you. I respect you. Questionable. I think you're special. But I think Jessica is amazing. I think that's code word for shorter and brown hair.
Yes.
And I don't want to do you and I a disservice by talking to someone new.
See, that's really sweet.
By not talking
I think
to
that's
someone
really
new.
Sweet.
I think it's really sweet. He's helping her.
He's doing it for her just as much as for him.
And then he's like, maybe you should talk to my best friend Dom, because he needs some poontang, So you should go over to my main man Dom, but you should touch his penis. Just don't mess up. Don't do what you did with me. Try something new.
Maybe also dye your hair brunette.
Yeah, you should, and walk on your knees. And then Elise says, you really screwed me over because I don't want to match with someone else. But he fixes this. Well, he tries to. She doesn't accept. He offers her a hug.
Oh,
I love this move. Do you want a hug? That'll fix it. She says no. So
he's a good dude, Max.
He's a good guy.
He's been in therapy for a while now. Okay,
I love him.
His therapist has told him that when you're moving on from someone because they won't touch your pee-pee, you got to give them a hug. Okay?
I can't tell if it's him trying to fix it or if it's like the editors just keep playing the same clip. Whenever he does something bad, they just keep playing. He's like, "I've been in therapy." Like, okay, well, you're still...
man. What have you learned?
Yeah,
because it seems like nothing.
Yes. But we've learned it's like physical therapy. It's like a torn ACL.
Now I'm in therapy. I'm having sex with my sex therapist.
Yeah. But when the hug doesn't work out, he offers her a cheers and she doesn't accept. I mean, he's trying.
And a cheers from the UK is one of the highest things you can do.
It's the highest thing you
it's
can
an
do
honor.
with a pint. A pint. And then he says, you see, I'm laughing too, so I get it. If you love someone, let them go. And he
This
starts
is all while he's laughing.
While he starts laughing.
Because he knows how much bullshit it is.
Are you telling me
as it's coming out of his mouth?
Does that mean he hasn't been genuine this whole time? Does that mean maybe these confessionals aren't genuine?
A reality star not being genuine, Max? No.
Does that mean maybe he's not looking for his wife? I'm so confused.
He's looking for his brunette petite bride. Come on.
Oh man.
So good.
But she gets very upset, and Stefan goes, Harry, making another girl cry doesn't look good for you. And Harry says the classic line, well, I'm not here to make friends. Classic. This isn't perfect.
I'm here to get my pee-pee touched. Okay?
Yes, this isn't perfect best friends match, okay? All right?
I'm looking to get cookies on my doorstep every morning.
Yes. He's here to find his wife.
I'm looking down. I'm looking low. I'm looking for my petites.
And then Harry gives Jessica his watch.
Yeah.
We're going steady.
He said, or who said it? Was it him who said marking his territory?
Yeah, he said that. And then she later goes,
I would have expected someone else to have said it, but he says it about his own actions.
Well, she later says, I've been branded. And I'm like, what is this? The fucking Nexium cult? Like, Nexium? Like, what is going on?
The cult of Harry.
Well, at this point, I believe it.
It is.
A full brunette branded cult.
Yeah. So small.
Micah and Kaz match up, but Micah wants to stay downstairs so she can see how things shake up. I would too. I'd be like, I'm not going up. I want to see all the drama. The ladies chat. She says she feels stuck between a rock and a hard place because Harry and Elise, the reputation was misrepresented. But then Harry comes over because he sees all the women talking and they're probably talking shit about them. And he's like, come talk to me. Don't listen to them.
Yeah.
I have more followers than all of them combined. So come talk to me.
Come with me. I've got something for you to touch.
He's like, Tolu was on the trust. She probably has like 10,000 followers. I have like 8 million. So let's go chat.
Yeah. And then Jess springs out of her seat.
Yes. Jessica and Harry talk. Harry says the consensus of him is bad because the girls have formed a friendship and they don't want each other to leave. He's like,
they got an alliance.
They have an alliance. Everything you've heard about me is false. It's conspiracy. I've done nothing wrong. Nothing.
I offered Elise a hug.
Yeah.
You rejected it.
Yeah.
Jessica cheersed her.
Yeah. Jessica says you have to take accountability for your actions. Harry says, I did. I let her rip me apart. Okay. I did it. Okay. Jessica says, I will not be in the graveyard of relationships that were ruined by being associated with you. Well, you're doing that right now.
Yeah. Then Harry's like, well, you want a match? Sure.
That's basically what happened. She's like, I have a daughter. And he's like, well, I want to marry you. And she's like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says she's the last person to play with on this planet. Okay. She will destroy him if something goes wrong.
That's right.
Yes.
Hope he brought his EpiPens.
I think he's kind of the last person to play with on this planet because he does not give a fuck. Like, like she can say all of the things that she wants, but like it might actually like affect somebody like Jimmy. It's not going to affect Harry. Like Harry's wild.
He's kind of the Vanessa of this season. Like he can't be touched, really.
Vanessa Lachey?
Or I'm sorry, Francesca. He's the Francesca of this season, like
yeah.
He's the center of the universe that exists.
Yes.
And I'm sorry to Francesca for any comparison to Harry, but just saying.
I think even outside of the show, like let's say if they actually dated, I think Harry would be a dangerous person to date. Not that I think they actually have or would. I think there's rumor that they did. I think he said that because if people don't know, there's been rumors about them dating in pictures and stuff. I think he said that like they were like trying to date, but then like Dancing with the Stars happened or something.
Someone else okay.
Probably. I mean, I don't know. I just can't imagine. Dating him is such a bad idea.
Well, yeah, duh.
Well, but I just love that she said like I'm the last person to play with. I'm like, no, you're wrong. He is. You can say all you want, but he is Harry Jowsey. He does not give a fuck.
Jess knows what she's doing. She wants to date Harry for a very good reason.
Yeah, I know. But I think
everyone there does. They got followers in their eyes.
Yeah, but I think it's easier when you're like not actually dating somebody, and then when like you realize that you're actually dating them and you bring them into your life, things get a lot more complicated. Like if she actually turns out seriously dating someone, it becomes a lot more complicated.
Do we think Harry and Autumn have actually met?
I hope not.
I hope not too.
That would concern me.
Would Jess really introduce Harry to Autumn?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But even if that didn't happen, it would still be complicated, like having Harry in your life.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
That's what I'm saying. Even you take the daughter out of it, I'm like, don't do it.
Well, yeah, nobody should.
Yeah, I know. Chris and Elise. Yeah, they just match because it makes sense. It's like a Nick and Savannah matchup. Strategically, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, sure. It's fine.
Yeah, but
I just want Chris out of here.
I want Elise out of there too. She's boring.
She's getting bored. Yeah, she's boring now that she's not with Harry.
I don't want somebody after Harry either. Leave Harry alone. He's one of the more interesting parts of the show.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like he's bad too, but at least he's he's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. But Elise says she's coming for Harry. So.
Oh, okay.
First time we've heard her say that. So.
Yeah.
Chris, Dominique, and Xanthi. Sort of Chris brings up with both of them at the same time. And Xanthi's like,
what a fucking dummy.
What are you talking about? I've never met you before. Why are you talking to me like this? I'm a classy
Why are you breaking up with me, honey?
Why are you breaking up with me? I'm Xanthi.
Do you know who I am? I'm Marissa Tomei from My Cousin Vinny.
It doesn't make any sense. She's like, okay, this is pretty awkward. Bye. This was really weird. He's like, because I'm interested in you. She's like, we never even fucking told me that.
Yeah. Chris is like, well, I really wanted a threesome with you and Dominique.
Yeah, I know. He's like, I'm really sorry.
I was trying to ask Dominique to ask you.
I'm really sorry that you guys won't get to have a threesome with me because I have to partner with Elise. I'm really sorry.
He's such a good guy
and I'm okay partnering with her as a friendship because she's blonde, not brunette. So, Alara and Dom. Alara says she likes Devin, but Dom is tall, dark, and handsome, and she wants to explore, her options. Dom says he felt he was destined to be born and raised in London. How can you feel destined to be born and raised in London when you were born somewhere else? Like it's like, oh, I should have been born in London, but I'm destined to.
He probably realized at the moment he met Harry. That's my guess.
Yeah,
that London magic sprinkled on him a little bit. He started seeing the penguins and dancing with them. And
this Harry Potter stuff. First of all, Dom, you're Canadian. You wouldn't have gone to Hogwarts, okay? You would have gone to a Canadian wizarding school. So it doesn't even make any sense. Maybe he should have. Okay. He would have been in like the maple syrup house or something. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe he should have thought about that. He wouldn't have been in Slytherin. You know,
Maple Door or something.
Maple Door. He should have thought our Beaver. The Celine Dion house, Michael, Bublé would have been the headmaster, stuff like that. They should think about that.
I just gotta say, I love. It's one of my favorite things in the world is when people make Harry Potter their whole personality. I love it.
Look, they're connecting.
It really makes Dom so much more interesting.
They're connecting on a level. They're connecting on a level that you wouldn't understand. Kaz and Steven, they feel stuck. Steven feels stuck. He just tells Kaz he knows he has to go on a date, but he feels torn. He knows it's riskier to follow his heart and pair up with Alara. Well, I think that might happen.
I think so. Yeah.
Steven and Xanthi, he initially goes with Alara, then goes to wait, and he breaks up with Xanthi. Xanthi says, "Well, I hope you know what you're doing because this is risky, because you could have just paired up with me and explored things with Alara, but instead,
you kiss these toes goodbye. Oh wait, no, I'm not even going to let you do that.
Yeah, I'm classy. Goodbye.
Not till marriage.
I'll miss Xanthi, but I think she was a little too classy, I'll say, for the show.
A little tame.
Yeah, I mean,
you didn't hear enough screaming. She didn't even participate in the kissing challenge.
You have to be down to kiss people on the show.
Yeah,
it's a lewd show where you share beds with people every night.
Yes,
you know what I'm talking about. Like I don't. Everybody's a horn dog, and she's like, "Well, you have to go on 8 dates with me," and it's like, "Well, we will be off the show."
Yeah. Xanthi, this isn't like a real dating show, right?
Alara and Dom. Alara says, "Dom, I would have picked you by now if you were me." Dom says in confessional, "I hate being the person I am in these situations because he's such a good guy. He's the best guy there is."
See, I'm just an idiot.
Yeah. Well. But then Steven pulls over Alara and he says, "I could have had you as my backup, but you're not. I just want you as my perfect match. And I've been wanting to do this all night." And he just lays one on her and they make out.
Steven was like SEAL Team 7 with this precision. Like he moved in
Team
fast.
Steven.
He moved in fast and he executed really quickly.
Strategic move of the night. He gets the gold star.
Yes.
So romantic. Oh, Laura says that Ben is a total Kendall as part of the Kendall Kardashian.
Oh, okay.
You're such a Kendall. Oh my God, she's so right. Oh
Laura
my God,
must be 20 minutes behind.
It's important that we talk about this. Oh my God, you would date...
is the Kendall thing? Is that an insult?
No, it's just like you would date Bad Bunny. Like that's what it's like, Like Devin Booker would be your ex. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like now we're speaking your language, okay?
Ugh, Devin Booker.
Hey, he's your ex, okay? But Bad Bunny is your current boyfriend. Like what
Devin
is
Booker.
I know he's your ex though. You just spent many years with him, okay? You have your own tequila brand. How does that feel?
I would never.
You're a model.
Nikola Jokic is the only one I'd date.
Well, it's not going to happen.
So sad.
Steven and Alara, they get together. And when they go into the bed, Steven does a sick flip on it. Steven's really serving tonight. Okay.
Yeah, he's crushing it.
He's crushing it, dude. He's doing flips. He's fucking pulling all the moves, dude.
It was crazy how they had a whole 10 minutes after that where he kept going, "Hey, Alara, watch this. And he kept doing 360s on the bed and stuff. And she was looking tired in the corner of the room, waiting for him to be done.
There's so much bounce. You get so much air on this thing.
Send me.
Tolu and Dom, they match up because, Dom watched Steven make out with Alara. So he has to match up with Tolu. So it's kind of like a default. And Xanthi and Dominique
default matches.
Xanthi and Dominique, they leave. Dominique's like, I could have been more strategic, but then I would have had to lay in a bed next to Chris, and I don't wish that on anyone. So good for her.
It's too bad that Dominique's storyline sort of ended up boiling down to just ending up being matched with two complete douchebags. It's just because she's a big personality, she really was a bigger character on this show. So it's kind of a bummer that she ended up with Chris.
Well, the men are just so terrible,
they're really bad this season. Yeah, it's
even our hero Harry. He might not be the best person, but I don't know. The jury's still out. We don't know. We need more evidence. He's in
I
therapy.
mean, in terms of entertainment value, he's top notch.
He's looking for his wife. He's a good guy. This is the last person he's gonna date. So in the morning, Alara wants to know why there's condoms there. You know, why would you have?
Why would you do that?
Why would you have protected sex? Why
Yeah.
would you do that? You're
We
here for
like cream pies in this house. Cookies the next morning. Okay.
It's your perfect match. We're here to make babies. Babies.
Little Shrek babies forever after.
We are in the kitchen and more Tolu and Chris flirting.
Okay, Daddy.
Don't call me daddy for no
Okay,
reason.
Daddy.
He did the dishes and she's saying daddy.
I need a daddy, a real big daddy.
It's daddy time. Okay, someone found their daddy. Harry learns that Elise is still there, but we get to the compatibility challenge. Nick Lachey is having a lot of fun this season.
Hey, Nicky Poo.
Nicky Poo, I like it.
He likes it.
We're getting close and personal now.
His reaction is just like, "Oh,
I
Nicky
love
Poo."
that charm. The Nicky Poo charm.
I haven't heard that one before. Nicky Poo. That's a fun nickname. I love being called Nicky Poo.
Vanessa usually calls me shithead.
Yeah. Nobody says anything nice to me ever. You should read what they say about me online. I wish they called me Nicky Poo.
We should be friends.
We're getting close and personal. I have no one who I'm close and personal with. Literally. Everybody hates me.
We're getting close and personal now.
He sounds like he's reading a script for like a video game.
We're getting close and personal now.
Hey, Nicky Poo.
Nicky Poo, I like it.
He's an AI, I think.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Walking AI.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, that's the character that you meet on a beach in a video game.
Yep.
He runs up to you with a surfboard. Sup, guys?
What's up, guys? I'm ready to hit the surf. Are you?
Don't go down to this cove. It's dangerous.
Nicky Poo, I like it. So we get this game where each couple must decide which each fact pertains to. If you get it right, you put a truth bomb on somebody's thing and blow them up. Gonna blow up the other team. There should have been explosions and stuff.
They should have had real bombs.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
That'd been awesome.
Alara loves men with pointy noses. When it came down to who has an alter ego named Axel Stone, I really thought it was going to be Steven. I thought Steven would have the cool.
I kind of thought so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess the Chris one sort of makes
sense. He would be a stripper. Who has gotten engaged to someone because they were rich? Steven thought it would be Jess because she has a boob job and she thinks that he paid for it. Although Lars like, you can't say that. And it's like, hey, he's just trying to deduce reasoning and win the game. I want to win the game. This is for $1 million. I think Harry counts too here, though, right? I think Jessica or Harry could win here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Jessica says she wouldn't marry somebody who wasn't wealthy. Okay.
Yeah, well, we kind of. I didn't need her telling me that for me.
Yes. I want to say at this point, everybody's going after Kaz and Micah. And this happens when Kaz and Micah are talking about it.
They see us as a massive competition, most compatible in there.
I think Mean Girl Micah is coming out. She says losers at the end.
Whoa.
I want to go back to
so nasty and mean.
I want to go back to a clip of her and Irina talking from Love is Blind season 4.
Mardi Gras.
Loser.
Whoa!
Wow.
She has a history of calling people losers.
After
they
all
see
those
us as
apologies,
a massive competition, most compatible in there.
Losers. Whoa!
She made so many apologies on Instagram.
No, I see why Paul wouldn't want her as the mother of her children. She probably just would call all the kids on the playground losers, losers. She's a mean girl. It's coming out.
Can't bring her to the kids' soccer games.
The rebrand is not working. It's not working, Micah.
Destined to be a villain.
Wow. Not nice. Harry made $100,000 in 24 hours on OnlyFans.
Wow.
I mean, I know. I was a part of it.
Was he one of those guys who's farting in jars and then sucking them out with a straw?
Yeah, but he was dressed as Shrek.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Elise has broken 19 bones. I mean, this was obvious. She skis, you know?
Yeah.
Who is hooked up with a multi-platinum pop star? Steven, who is it? I think it's Barbara Streisand, right?
I hope so.
It has to be. Has to be Babs.
Man.
Who likes to sniff underwear? Alara. I need the deets. Like what? Like clean,
what kind are we
unclean,
talking?
boxers, briefs. What kind?
We talking piss stains, shit streaks? What are we talking?
Yeah,
here?
I know. I need to know the details. It could just
How
be
dirty
clean,
do these bad boys need to be?
but it could just be clean laundry. Like it could
be.
It could range a whole thing.
Yep.
What is it?
And if it's clean laundry, then we got to know, well, what type of detergent did you use? Was it scented? Was it unscented?
Yeah.
These are things we need to know.
What if it's detergent less? What if she just runs it through the wash with nothing? What if she's really weird?
Yeah. That could be.
What if she just puts them in the river and takes them out and likes river scent?
That could be too.
So many things. Who used to own a cage to put women in?
Jesus, this is a frightening question.
I was like,
all the men weren't raising their hands.
Me. Steven, he said he owned a dog and women would get in the dog cage.
Just voluntarily.
See, if it was this guy,
Barbara Streisand has been in that dog cage. Crazy.
See, I think it'd be Harry because the women would have to be petite enough to fit in the dog cage.
That's
you know what I'm talking
true.
about?
They got to be pretty small, unless his dog was like a Great Dane,
or like a Mastiff. Yeah,
it was a big dog cage. Then bigger women could be in there.
All right, we're gonna have to look through Steven's Instagram, find pictures of the dog. We're gonna have to really figure this one out. Yeah.
Yes. Look, we don't kink shame here. If people like being in cages, then all the power to you.
Yes, we love Shrek, farts, toe sucking, and cages.
Yes.
Toe's ex got married to someone else. They were still dating. Well, this one's not fun. Whose secret talent is breakdancing? Dom, like that's not a secret talent. That's just a talent if he's good at it.
Boring. Typical Dom. I thought his secret talent was going to be naming Harry Potter houses or something.
Yes. Who was offered? all four of them.
All four of them. It's like, well, great job, Dom.
Yeah, but he could do the Canadian ones too.
Maple House, Hockey House,
Looney Coin House, Quebec,
Seth Rogen House,
Justin Trudeau House. Who was offered $40,000 to have sex? It was Harry to have sex with someone else's girlfriend. I think he took it. I mean, that's a pretty good deal.
That's a good deal. Yeah. He even, I got to give it to him. He made a good joke. He said $40,000 for 30 seconds. That's pretty good. I was like, that's a pretty good joke.
It's a good rate.
It is a really good rate.
Yeah. So Tolu and Dom win. They go to Tia Lily's house for some traditional Mexican food. Tolu is like really feeling Dom. She thinks they're going to fall in love, and have babies. But Dom says you should go to the boardroom and go on a date with someone else. He says he was hindered last time by not doing it, and Tolu feels betrayed.
Yeah. He's like, I'm House Slytherin, your House Gryffindor. It's just not going to work between us.
It's not going to work out. I'm evil. I'm evil Dom. I'm such an evil guy. I'm in my villain era. I'm Voldemort. Look at me. I'm so cool. Back at the house, Steven prepares this surprise dinner for Alara. He says that he's a hopeless romantic. He just doesn't tell everyone. Wow, he's losing his bad boy image. I thought he was just, a lone ranger.
Sad.
It's sad because she loves this dinner. They talk about him meeting her parents, but then she's like, "But what about Dom?" What about Dom? Did he strategically mess up by leaving Xanthi and pursuing Alara? Or should you follow your heart?
He did fuck up because it really looks like Alara and Dom are going to get together.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like to me.
I don't want to lose Steven, though, and have to watch Dom the whole season.
I know.
But we're going to. People love him.
It's true.
I know. We get to the boardroom. Dom in confessional says he promises he doesn't like drama, but maybe he is the drama.
Ooh.
Oh, Dom.
Did you pick up on when Nick came in? Did you pick up on this?
I'm very, very sneaky.
Yeah.
That?
Yeah. Do you know what that's a reference to?
No. I was like, Ben, what is this a reference to?
This is a weird one. It's Mr. Deeds, John Turturro's butler character.
I'm very, very sneaky.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
very, very
Mr.
sneaky,
Deeds?
sir. Yes. I was like, wait, I know there's a reference here. And I was like racking my brain. I was like, very, very sneaky. What is this? What is it? Was John Turturro's butler.
You got to make this into a reel. People need to know.
We have to. I love how dorky he's such like Nick is such a dorky dad this season.
He's so loose. He's keeping it loose this season, you know? I'm loving it.
I haven't heard a Mr. Deeds reference in a very long time. So it's very cool.
I'm very, very sneaky.
Yeah.
It's like, what is up with Nick? Without Vanessa around, he just runs wild, you know?
So in addition to Shrek, I think they got the Nick Lachey at least has the Mr. Deeds DVD with him.
Nice. I can't wait for more Adam Sandler references.
Get in the hole! Stupid ball! He comes into the boardroom. Hello, swine.
Love stinks.
Yeah, we can make some clay down by the bay. What do you say?
Oh, Nick. Oh, Nicky Poo. Wow. Nicky Poo, he's really, doing it for us.
We're getting close and personal now.
Hey, Nicky Poo.
Nicky Poo, I like it.
Wow.
God.
So anyway, guys on the board, we get Nigel, Justin, Trevor, and Jake. Tolu says the sparks are there for Harry and Jess and Steven and Alara, so we're gonna give the new couples a chance. They decided to send Elise on a date. I like how Tolu's like, we don't want Harry to have to tiptoe around his ex, and Dom's like, Harry doesn't care about other people.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't give a shit about other human beings. No Nigel because he's a player, but Trevor was on Love Is Blind, so he's down for a genuine connection.
Yeah, that aged well, didn't it?
Trevor's he must be a good guy. He's on Love Is Blind.
He's a really good guy.
You know what? Jessica
he's come with dog collars packed in his suitcase, ready to hand out to all the ladies.
Jessica was on Love Is Blind too, so she must be here for a genuine connection, right?
Yeah.
People from Love Is Blind are only for genuine connections.
100%, nothing else.
Yes. And if you're not, you're going to get yelled at the reunion.
Yeah, you're going to get punished.
But Justin, who we know nothing about, because when he was on his show Surviving Paradise, he was just kind of like, I'm in an alliance and voting, is coming on because he looked so cute next to Elise. But she's blonde, so I don't think it's going to work out.
It's not going to work. He's going to do a beeline for Jess.
Yeah. It's just going to be difficult for him, He's going to see her, and he's going to see her blonde hair, and he's going to go.
The ick isn't even the way to describe it. I'm literally just disgusted.
He's going to run away.
Yeah.
It's going to be like seeing Lord Farquaad.
He's going to go boil water, and he's going to pour it over his eyes.
I wanted a brunette. Get me on another show. Back at the house, everyone is discussing what if there's not a good date option for Tolu. Chris says that could be a good opportunity for him to slide because Tolu is physically attractive.
Okay.
I'm telling you, they're setting this up big time. I don't know why they're setting this up and like they need to justify it over an entire episode.
Well, you have to justify anyone dating Chris, right?
Yeah.
In some way.
But still, it could just happen. We don't need like a whole episode of being like, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like
It's
breadcrumbing.
Yeah.
Back in the boardroom, Dom goes, I just want to say, I'm trying to be transparent and open. I want you to find a match. I don't get the tension. But Tolu says the vibes have crashed. You've changed. And Dom says, didn't work out. Tolu goes, I'm not hurt. I just feel played. At least Izzy tried. And she calls him out. Do you want to hear it?
Absolutely.
I think you wanted to come into the house. I think you wanted to rewrite the narrative. You don't want to do the same thing that you did before. I feel like you're just very jaded. And I feel as though if that's how you feel, then baby, why are you here?
I just refuse to be a pawn in any man's game or any man's scheme. I'm looking for my perfect match. I'm looking for someone that I can actually build some real shit with outside of this house. And I feel like you've stolen this experience from me. Congratulations, my darling. Congratulations. You have entered your villain era. Watch your back, because baby, karma's a bitch.
Let's go. But she really did come on the wrong show if she's looking for a real perfect match.
He came on the wrong show because she's on it. And she's going after him.
So true.
How dare he?
Karma's a bitch.
I just like that she's like, wow, enjoy being a villain. And like on her show, she was like, I can play the villain. I'll be the villain. I don't care. And it's like, but he can't be the villain. But you can be the villain.
How Slytherin must fall.
But yeah, I'm down with it. I mean, Tolu's always providing entertainment. She loves, giving it. So I'm down with it,
Please. Let's get a fight next episode.
Yeah, scare Dom off the show, please.
I want to see Tolu knock Dom out.
Yeah.
2 hits, one to Dom's face and one of him hitting the ground. You know what I mean? Come on.
Is there anybody that we're like waiting to come on the show that like that's not here yet from the cast that we're like, oh, why aren't they here yet?
I'm curious to see Jake because he's the only.
Oh, Jake from the Ultimatum. That would be fun. I think Melinda could be fun too.
Yeah, especially if she's dating her dated and related colleagues.
Yes. And actually, there's a few. Holly could be fun too because she was a big rule breaker on Too Hot to Handle, and she dated Scott Disick. So lots of keeping up with the Kardashian discussions to have. We could probably just do a whole episode on which Kardashian each of the contestants are. Ben,
people would love to listen to you explain who each Kardashian is
to you.
People would love that.
So Chris, she's the matriarch. She's the momager. She sold Kim's sex tape, most likely, and started the empire.
Oh my God.
So she was married
off to a disturbing start
to a lawyer in the O.J. Simpson case.
Yes, I knew about that. He's the hologram that Kanye West made for Kim.
Yes, played by David Schwimmer. He called O.J. the Jews. She was then married to Caitlyn Kardashian. They had children. Well, this was after they had the original Kardashians. They had Kylie and Kendall.
All right, give me all the NBA.
They're the Jenners.
Give me all the NBA players that have dated Kardashians. We have Lamar Odom and Devin Booker. Is there any more?
Dude, there's so many. There's James Harden. There's
Harden dated too.
Yeah, Harden's one of them. Anybody that's kind of gotten worse. There's who's the one that married Kim Kardashian? Chris Humphries. Dude, there's a million. There's so many.
They love their basketball players, don't they?
Yeah. And then there's like the rappers. There's Tyga. There's Travis Scott. There's everyone. So we'll just do a whole breakdown episode of how I kind of know about this.
Great. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe we'll watch a document. We'll watch a YouTube explainer about it together on live.
Cool. And then we'll break down the other 3 Shreks.
Yes. Yeah. I need to brush up my Shrek. Are Shrek and Fiona still married?
God, I hope so.
I hope so. We've got an update in a long time.
We were promised forever after. So
yeah,
I don't stand for this divorce if it did happen.
Yes.
I hope that nobody let them fill out the paperwork. They have little Shrek babies.
Aw.
I know.
Little Shreklets.
Sad.
Well, this has been another fun time here in Perfect Match. Make sure to give us a call. Let us know your thoughts. 1-804-BAD-BOYS. That's 1-804-223-2697. Give us a subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/Reality Alert. Follow us on Instagram, Reality Alert Podcast. And we will be back Monday. That is the 10th of June, 2024, around 1:30 p.m. EST. That is PST, 1:30 p.m. PST. That's 4:30 p.m. EST, and then you can do the other times, however you want to do it.
You're all over because you've been moving all over the country.
I know it's 2:30 p.m. Mountain Time, where I know everyone else is, right? we should just list.
Everybody knows Mountain Time.
We should just list Mountain Time.
Hell yeah,
that should be the new global standard.
That's right. Everybody's going to be wanting to come.
Everyone's going to want to go on Mountain Time.
Yeah, hike your ass up here.
Mountain Time is definitely the coolest sounding time.
It is the
fucking Mountain Time.
It's awesome.
All the other like Pacific, that's lame. Eastern, Central,
we're higher than everybody else.
Oh hell yeah, bruh.
420.
Right.
420.
Oh, I'm glad. Wow. All right. Well, we'll see you all really soon. Oh, patreon.com/reality alert.
That's the most important.
That's what's more. Patreon.com/reality alert. You can check out all of our bonus content. The Ultimatum Queer Love full recap. Circle season 1. Love is Blind Brazil. Love is Blind Sweden. Love is Blind season 1. Love is Blind After the Altar. To The Mole season 1. FBI Island season 2. Full season recaps. Bonus content for almost every Love is Blind season is on there. Bonus content for Perfect Match season 1. And now bonus content each week called Match Center is coming out on Tuesday. We record a bonus episode for Perfect Match Season 2, which will include social media coverage. It will include predictions for next episode. We're going to play some games and other stuff. So you can check it out. It starts at only $5 a month at patreon.com/reality alert. Please support the podcast. Yay! Okay. Bye.
See you in a couple days.
It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.